The Zeal Paladin is one of the most fun builds in Diablo 4 I have ever played. And the best thing is, thanks to some bloodied items in Season 12, it is also a really good speedfarm build. It can speedfarm pit 90 in a good time, around 2 to 3 minutes, and can also kill the bloodstained bosses in a good time, and also the blood-soaked nightmare dungeons. The only thing I didn't try was the T7 torment bosses with this build, although maybe the damage will be missing for those hard bosses. How does this build work now? Our main spell is Zeal, and thanks to Red Sermon we will get Death or Glory Cliff for free. We can either take Zealot's Legacy or Cull the Wicked. Zealot's Legacy is really good for speed farming because we will hit a lot of targets. Cull the Wicked is better for boss encounters, so you can burst them down after weakened them. Speaking of two different cliff setups, we have kinda two setups for this build in general. The bossing and a general speed farming setup. The speed farm setup will play with a Guardslayer's Crown, the boss setup with Hair of Perdition. So how we gonna cast our Fire Seal while evading? With our old beloved Arch and Wheel plus Arbiter Savior combination. With every 2 meters traveled, we're gonna cast our equipped core skill, the Seal. And thanks to the Arbiter Savior aspect, our evade will get reduced so much that we can evade as often as we want. And because our Seal will use our max life, we're never gonna run out of faith and can constantly cast our Seal. You have to make sure to have a 100% uptime of the Arbiter of Justice. There are kinda two setups. The first setup is when you have the bloodied affix with cooldown reset, then you can only put 1 point in Arbiter, but if you don't have it or push pits or farming bosses, you want to put 5 points into the Arbiter of Justice as also 1 Arbiter cooldown temper. Thanks to Death or Glory from Red Sermon, our Seal will now cost 10% of our max life instead of our resource. So we need at least some life on hit sources, but thanks to Red Sermon and at least 1 more item with life and hit, we should be fine. The best stats on Red Sermon and in general for your gear, we'll speak about that later in the detailed gear breakdown. Make sure to follow this guide to the end to know the full build for Red Sermon. While things like 100% Seal double damage or Zealot skills are important, there is one affix that is in my opinion the most important one, but also the hardest one to get, and it's the blooded affix Beast. For every 40 defeated enemies, either reset 3 cooldowns or if you have a GA, reset 4 cooldowns. So what does that mean? On our speed farm setup, we have constantly our skills available because we are defeating so many monsters so fast. We can constantly use Aegis or Auras and Consecration for resolve, weaken and extra damage. In addition, we can also reset our Arbiter of Justice with that tech. So try to get that one of your weapon. You can just farm bosses. We'll get Red Sermon a lot of times through the Doom chest. For your Seal stats, you want to hit 100% crit chance and stack attack speed as much as you can because of the Breacher. For the rest, just go for core skills and your percent strength for more damage. For your blooded affixes, you want to get one with crit chance, one with attack speed and the rest with strength. If you kinda need some more depth, you can also go for a life paid. You will achieve your 100% crit chance with at least one piece with crit chance. The rest crit chance comes from your Oath, Fervent, Paragon node. Another big piece of this build is the Runeward combination with our Guardslayer's Crown. First, we have Ahu Quacks for 100% more damage, and thanks to Red Sermon, we can use our Faith only for the Quacks rune. You only need Faith per second on your pants and boots. Secondly, we have the nice combo of Spam and What. With every second evade will slow the enemies. Thus far, we're gonna pull the enemies with our Guardslayer's Crown together. And because our main attack is Seal, the enemies will get shredded right away when we pull them together. And the rotation is pretty simple. Cast Arbiter and cast it again before it runs out. Evade and hold down the Seal, On blue or Apex, cast Fun Aura, then Consecration, then Aegis, and then your Defiance Aura. If you liked the build until now, please leave a like and a sub. I would appreciate it a lot. And also write down in the comments down below if you already have some questions or if you also play the build. And you can also watch my German Twitch stream and also watch my German YouTube channel for some German guides. So let's go directly into the gear breakdown for our helmet, the Gutless Crown. As I mentioned in the introduction, go for the Herald Petition when you push, hit, or if you're gonna farm bosses. But besides that, on your Gutless Crown, get your GA and your Masterwork on your all stats, so we can also get the last strength bonus on our Paragon board. And also go for a max unique value, go for somewhat. We talked about it in the introduction. My chest, short of false death, is still the best item in the game. Go for GA and Masterwork on your all stats. For your runes, go for Aho Quacks. For your gloves, go for the Zealot's Covenant. The cool thing is, because of Fervor, we're gonna get more damage because our Zealot skills send us Fervor for 4 seconds, and we're gonna do more damage when we repeat it. And also we're gonna get more damage with every stack through our Fervent Paragon node with more crit strike damage and crit chance. Also the Fervorous node that will get us even more damage per stack, so this is really nice. In addition, our hits with Zealot Oath deal more damage. For affixes, go for strength, crit strike chance, core skills, or your heal. And also take either max life or attack speed as your 4th affix and get a strength per kill streak tier on your gloves. And for temper, go for Zealot, ridiculous strike damage. And then for your pants, go for the aspect of the Indomitable. This will give us enough damage. Although we have no shield, we still have a pretty good block chance of about 54%. In addition, get Guard as your temper. Get strength and also faith per second is a mandatory stat on it. So get it and either take your Masterwork on Guard or your strength. Then for your boots, Arbiter Safe here, and here it's the same. Go for faith per second, it's mandatory. For your Aho Quacks, go for strength, max life, and healing received is also a nice addition to get more life from the hit back. And for the spec, Arbiter Safe here. Then for our main puzzle piece, the Red Sermon, try to get the Feast every 40 kills, reset 4 random cooldowns, and also get a J on Zealot skills and J on chance to deal double damage, so you can go for a Masterwork on Zealot skills. If you don't have a J on your seal double damage, go for a Masterwork on your seal double damage, and also go for as high as you can unique value. Then for your amulet, go for the aspect of Celestial Strife. You will get a lot of damage. And also I got a kind of new amulet with Discipline. Discipline will give us way more core skill damage. In addition, we're gonna get some more damage with things like Riposte, the best offense, sharpens, irons, sharpens, and such things. And for temper, go for Zealot critical strike damage. Then for your unique ring, go for Arch and Wheel, get a GA and a Masterwork on your core skills, and get a max unique value. Your ring, aspect of Chaco's Fervor, we're gonna get 80% crit strike damage through our 4 Fervor stacks. Also go for strength, attack speed, max life, and life per hit. For your temper, go for Arbiter of Justice cooldown reduction. For your gems, go for 2 rubies and 1 emerald, or 1 emerald and 2 rubies. 2 emeralds or 2 sapphires in your weapon, and 2 rubies on your pants. For your oath, get your Zealot. So first skill tree, 1 point into advance, max into seal as also Zealot's legacy. For your Speedfarm setup, for your bossing setup, go for Cult the Wicked. Then also go for Guard, Riposte, and Discipline for your passive ones. For your auras, go for Fun Aura as also your Rite of Vengeance. Go for Defiance Aura as also Rite of Might. Then for your Valor skills, go for Aegis as also Stay Resolute. Thanks to stay resolute and Aegis, we're gonna generate our resolve stacks, so we're gonna do more damage with Rite of Might. And because of our Red Sermon, we can kinda constantly cast Aegis. Now it defines our for more damage. Then also go for the best offense as also Fortitude. Then for your Justice skills, go for Consecration as also your Hallowed Ground for even more damage. And also go for Iron Sharpens Iron, Break the Line, Heavyweight. You only go for Dizzying Blow if you have enough of your Arbiter of Justice cooldown, or kind of if you have your Red Sermon with the Feast. For bosses you still want to get max into Arbiter of Justice, so you have a 100% uptime of it. Then for your ultimate skills, max into these 3 passives, and I said Arbiter of Justice with its glyphs. For key passives, go for Path of the Penitent. For Paragon board, go for your Spirit node, get some willpower nodes along the way for more damage. For next board, go for your Paragon, you will get more crit strike damage and crit strike chance per stack. And also go for Favours, you will get more damage the more Favor you have. And also go for willpower here, willpower there, and in general all the willpower nodes you can get. For next board, get your castle node, you will get also a lot of damage through that, and also get your chip, and also get your willpower nodes here. You will take some here, the blue ones, and then the travel nodes. For your second last board, go for your exploit, it's also relentless. For your last board, go for breacher, so you stack your attack speed, and also go for outmatch. Thanks to outmatch, we get a lot of attack speed and max life. After that, take things like friction, inner strength, your cull, your defiance, your skirmish, insulate, night, and also your max life here. And for things like battering ram or inward, just go for them for kinda the giga last ones, or bolster or recovery. And this will take you around 250, 260. You can kind of take this one node first if you need some more life. This will get a lot of max life. I hope I could, for your mercenaries, take Subu with the left route to get your crit stack damage, and for reinforcement take Oriana with Bloodthirst and your cast when player casting. I hope I could show you a really good build that is also a lot of fun, and I'm also playing it to watch my German stream. Other than that, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously. I would appreciate it a lot. And also leave a comment on my channel if you have still some questions on this build. And also follow my chart planner on my description. Until the next video, I'm out. Bye.